What's small, stunning, and one of the most poisonous animals in the world? No, it's not a snake, not a spider, not even a jellyfish. It's an octopus, and not just any octopus. It's the blue-ringed octopus, a creature so mesmerizing that people are tempted to pick it up, and so dangerous that might be the last thing they ever do. The blue-ringed octopus is a masterclass in deceptive appearances. It's tiny, only about the size of a golf ball. But hidden inside that little body is a venom so powerful it can kill 26 adult humans in just a few minutes. That's right. This tiny creature carries one of the deadliest poisons on the planet. And the craziest part? There's no known antidote. There are 4 known species of blue-ringed octopus, and they all live in the shallow tropical waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, especially near Australia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. They like to hang out in tide pools, hiding in crevices, shells, or under coral, blending perfectly into their surroundings, until they don't. When this octopus feels threatened, it lights up with bright, electric blue rings all over its body. These aren't just pretty patterns. They're a flashing neon warning sign that says, "Do not touch me." The rings pulsate rapidly, glowing more intensely the more agitated the octopus becomes. It's one of nature's most beautiful back-off signals. But what makes this animal truly terrifying is its venom. The blue-ringed octopus carries a neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, the same one found in pufferfish. It's one of the most potent toxins known to science, about 1/200 times more toxic than cyanide. This isn't the kind of venom that causes swelling or burning. This is the kind that shuts your body down, fast. Here's how it works. Tetrodotoxin blocks sodium channels in your nerves, which basically cuts off communication between your brain and your muscles. The symptoms usually start with numbness, tingling, or a strange sensation around the mouth. That's followed by muscle weakness, difficulty breathing, and eventually full-body paralysis. And here's the horrifying part. You're completely conscious the whole time. You can't move, you can't speak, you can't breathe, but you're fully aware of what's happening. And if that wasn't terrifying enough, the bite is painless. Most people don't even realize they've been bitten until the symptoms kick in, which can be as quick as a few minutes. Without immediate medical support, usually a ventilator to keep you breathing, death by respiratory failure is a very real possibility. And again, there's no antidote. The only way to survive is to keep the person alive long enough for the toxin to wear off, which can take 24 hours or more. But here's the twist. The blue-ringed octopus isn't aggressive. It doesn't go looking for a fight. It's shy, reclusive, and would much rather be left alone. It typically only uses its venom to hunt or defend itself when it feels seriously threatened. And honestly, if you had a face-sized fish trying to grab you with their hands, you'd probably defend yourself too. In the wild, the blue-ringed octopus hunts small prey like shrimp and crabs. It uses its quick reflexes to pounce, then delivers a bite using its tiny, parrot-like beak. That bite injects a cocktail of venom into the prey, paralyzing it almost instantly. Then, using enzymes in its saliva, the octopus liquefies the soft insides of its prey and slurps it up like a smoothie. Not the most appetizing meal, but highly effective. Despite its reputation, the blue-ringed octopus isn't a monster. It's just a survival expert with an incredible evolutionary advantage. Its venom isn't just for show, it's a hunting tool, a self-defense mechanism, and a big reason why it has almost no natural predators. Very few creatures want to mess with something that glows like a warning light and carries a biological weapon inside its beak. What's even more fascinating is how the octopus uses its venom. It doesn't inject the toxin with every bite. In fact, it seems to have some level of control over when and how much venom it uses. That suggests a level of biological sophistication that scientists are still studying. And speaking of science, there's a lot of interest in the blue-ringed octopus, not just because it's dangerous, but because its venom could hold medical potential. Tetrodotoxin has been studied for use in painkillers, especially for conditions that don't respond to standard medications. So while this tiny terror is deadly in the wild, it might one day help save lives in hospitals. Still, this is not the kind of creature you want to touch. The biggest problem with blue-ringed octopuses is that they're so pretty, people often try to pick them up without realizing what they are. Bright colors in nature usually mean danger, and this little octopus is the perfect example of why you should always look, but never touch, when exploring tidal pools or reefs. There have been multiple recorded incidents of people being bitten after handling them, often because the octopus was hiding in a shell or plastic bottle. In one famous case, a man found one in a beer bottle on a beach and let it crawl on his arm for a while before realizing what it was. Luckily, he wasn't bitten, but it could have ended very differently. So what's the takeaway? The blue-ringed octopus is one of the most beautiful and most dangerous animals in the ocean. It doesn't want to hurt you. It's not out to get you. But if you mess with it, it has the power to shut your entire body down in minutes. Respect its space, admire from a distance, and remember that the ocean is full of surprises. Some of them, like the blue-ringed octopus, are both breathtaking and breath-stopping. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of nature's deadliest little secrets, hit that like button, subscribe for more animal oddities, and let me know in the comments. What ocean creature should we explore next?